fatal car accident took the lives of 3 people from Gainesville, Georgia on April 25th when the driver allegedly lost control of the car and swerved into oncoming traffic and hit a truck. The victims included Hannah Simmons. She was 23. She was a few months pregnant, her 9-month-old daughter Alana, and mother of 2, Lauren. She was 28. Now that day, Anisa Gannon was driving to work when she encountered an accident while sitting in traffic. So she snapped a quick photo just to, cover her butt with her boss, just in case she was late. She didn't really notice anything extraordinary about the picture until she showed her aunt. But once her aunt seen the picture, she immediately noticed this beam of light shining down on the wreck and called it the pathway to heaven. Noble became amazed by this photo, and after a little bit of deliberation, she decided that the light beam might bring peace to those affected by the crash. She located the loved ones of the victims and gave them copies of the photo, which according to her has since helped many of them cope. "I just want to give them peace," Noble told People. Well, her idea was definitely thoughtful, and the family members of Hannah, Alana, and Lauren all were moved by this fact. Hannah's mother, Judy Simmons, keeps a printout of the picture on top of her television, so it's always in view. "I just needed something to show me that they were in heaven and that they were okay, and this was my confirmations." Simmons said adding a photo made coping a lot better for her. And I can't blame her. I mean, when you're going through life and you have a belief, but no matter how strong your faith is, I mean, how many people can actually say that their faith is backed by proof? Not when God helps you get a job, or when you get a flat tire and God helped you make it to the place so you can get your tire, true miracle, that really proves that your faith was really a real thing. So when you see something like this and you lose your family in one of the worst ways that you could possibly lose them, you would imagine that you probably would have this, are they or aren't they question. No matter what you want to believe, like in the back of your mind, it has to be there. So for them to get something like this, I imagine that the closure is pretty great, and she did a really good thing by reaching out to them, because she didn't have to. She could have blasted it all over social media and left it at that. So it was really I really think it was a nice thing. But overall, I mean, what do you think of this picture? I mean, is it a Photoshop? Is it a hoax? Or are we truly looking at 2 or 3 individuals being called home? It's an incredible photo, and it's really something to think about, as usual.